Nadia, and I study at Alexandria, Egypt. Titipu, there's corona outbreak, and the readings of the graph is getting scarier by days. Crazy. So I decided to go home, back in Malaysia, where the healthcare management are the best so far. Here I am suddenly in a hospital right now, warded, where my friends are happily checked in the hotel room, indulging themselves in those expensive hotels. How it started, how I end up here. Depart from the Cairo airport at 2 p.m. Sampai Malaysia 5:50 waktu subuh macam tu. P.S. that chartered flight was the biggest Malaysia Airlines Airbus they could offer. Like literally, I could ride on. Oh my god, I was privileged. Good job. Detentions all on me and all the passengers as well. Right after I sampai ke KLIA at the Balai Pelepas, we had to wait to get to the other side of the airport, and you have to wait like 15 people per ride. There's a lot of social distancing because there's like stickers everywhere. You have to be like 1 meter apart. I get to see it for real. Starts in Malaysia because there's none of it back in Egypt. Like there's zero social distancing, man. Culture shock for me because I've never practiced it back in Egypt as much as they are doing back here. We have to do the screening, like Tanya, the symptom stuff. That's a key question. If you don't, you went to the counter and they'll brief you on certain things that you should be aware of throughout your stay in the hotel, throughout your quarantine period at the quarantine centers. And then off you go to the bus and to the hotel. But then my case is different because I got a symptom. Even if it's a very mild symptom, you are suspected. They directed us to wait for a while for symptomatic screening. Like they checked our blood pressure, check our temperature, breathing. Tanya ada pergi tempat crowded tak, tanya ada travelled like places yang high risk like Italy ke apa ke kan. Well, all the symptomatic passengers has to wait for a while until all of the MH8453 passengers are screened out from the first screening. So everyone has done it, they settled, they head straight towards the passport thing. Off they go to the bus, go to the hotel, the quarantine centers, so they could separate the symptomatics and the non-symptomatic passengers. So there at the airport, we had to wait for the KKM bus to arrive from Hospital Sungai Buloh up all the way to KLIA. It was quite long wait, 4 hours, something like that. Ada kat officer tu cakap maybe 5 petang dia mic. It was only 11 and I started to cry because I was thinking the worst case scenario, not the positive part, but the part that I didn't get to experience the hotel. Like, Nadia, you are so materialistic. After I calm myself down, just get through this dengan belapan dada. Okay, so I feel better. We were actually waiting for the katil to be vacant so we can occupy it later. The expected time of arrival of the bus 5 p.m. but alhamdulillah I got somewhere like 1 o'clock there. I don't want to stay at the airport anymore because I couldn't get Wi-Fi there. I couldn't contact anyone. It was a 4 hours of wait at the airport sebab nak tunggu katil kosong dekat Hospital Sungai Buloh. It wasn't 2 of us from that flight that has symptoms. When the bus KKM sampai, dipanggil nama. They are in complete set of PPE, which scares me. Like I might have it. And then we arrived at a hospital. They handed us our health screening form along with our passport. And then we sampai hospital from the gallery, it took about like 40 minutes like that. So it was like 2 something when we got here. We wait for a while. Masuk ward masing-masing. Got into a room, a ward. My ward got 2 vacant bed. Even though there's 5 beds here, but only 2 are theoretically right to have patients for now. COVID things. They ask us to change into the hospital clothing, this glamorous clothing. So what that? Yeah, it feels like wearing a pajama. I've been wearing it for 3 days already. Okay. 1 day and a half I didn't get to shower. Like, oh my gosh, it was such a nikmat for me to shower, even it's a hospital shower. And bila dah macam harat sikit, after the night falls, we buat swab test. I didn't expect the pain part because everybody said it was just only uncomfortable, but it was painful, guys. Even the doctor said he didn't like it. And also ambil darah gila banyak dia ambil, like damn, like that big a syringe full of blood. Scary. They even asked us, me and my ward mate, to take urine pregnancy tests. Like, what? That's the funny part, actually. Alhamdulillah tak mengandung. And my neighbor is Atira, my friend. Say hi, Atira. Okay, she's there. After kita sampai petang tu ke hospital, we were like hungry as hell because we didn't eat lunch that we supposed to get like our friends back in the hotel during the lunchtime. But then kita orang tak dapat, all the passengers tak dapat pun, even though we're at a hospital. Tapi by petang after asar or like before maghrib like that, they gave us a meal, which I thought it was our lunch, but it was our dinner actually. Aww. So it's like this digabung. And then Soleil posting something on Instagram, replying everybody's DMs. Chief famous kicap rasa haru sikit. That night they took twice blood pressure and temperature to see if it's normal or not. And that's it for day 1. Yeah. That's a long one. It was a long day. Really long day. But it gets better. Right comes day 2. Yes. Okay, so yesterday, which is day 2, we breakfast somewhere at 8 or like 7:50 like that. We didn't do much. We're just minding our own business, you know, having the patient time in this beautiful war room. We literally went to toilet like a lot of times because it's so secure. And we got our lunch, and later, like after Zuhur like that, they start to call seorang again and tell us the result of the yesterday's swab test. And alhamdulillah, everyone's result was negative. Thank God. I thought that was it and today I got to be discharged already, but it didn't turn out like that. Plot twist. Allah, tak ada ramai. Nak cakap kot. Getting ready. Baru lepas check up for my blood pressure and temperature. Dia pun bagi makan 4 kali no. Banyak tau. Aku rasa privilege kat hospital ni macam lagi banyak je daripada privilege dekat hotel. And the food was really good. Stuff, semua stuff. Got sarapan, lunch, minum petang, and also dinner. So good. And just do your own stuff. Only the night part, we buat blood pressure, check blood pressure, and then check the temperature. Like it's a routine thing, my own business. And it was like really late, like somewhere, I think it's 11. Bilik ni dah gelap dah lights off, dah tidur dah. tiba-tiba dia beritahu malam ni doktor nak buat swab test. Like, what? I was like, what? Their second swab test. Terkejut mak. Lepas macam, okay. And like, when she's just like, maybe like 1 a.m, like 2 a.m in the morning, something like that. So macam, okay. So macam, tidur balik. And then I went to toilet for a while. And then aku masuk dalam toilet tu lah, dia pun amai. It was like 12:30, 12 like that. It was about that second one. It was extra painful, the second one. The first one, I bled a bit because I have rhinitis. But this one hurts even more. It's extra painful than the first one. I don't know why, but it is. But it didn't bleed. Still, it hurts extra this time. During the swab test last night, I tanya lah doctor, check up bila boleh discharge, and he said by today petang might dapat result and I could be discharged if it's negative by tomorrow. Maksudnya even dapat result ni pun you have to be discharged tomorrow. No chance for today. Better luck tomorrow. And I think that's it for day 2. Yeah, today's the third day, and I just done my second swab test. All of from our first flight was negative. The first flight, second. That's good news for everybody. We're just waiting for the second one, so we could enjoy our life at a hotel for 2 weeks. Road to hotel room. I want a hotel room. Oh, and yeah, they call us one by one. Tanya macam khabar sihat tak? Tanya like, is there any other symptoms, or difficulty in breathings, or pening fever, whatever, all the symptomatic stuff. Tanya kalau nak ubat tak, because I still have the sore throat, like very mild, like very 1%. So they could supply them, and wish for the best for tomorrow so that we could be discharged very soon. Hopefully it's gonna be negative for all of us passengers of my flight, so that we could all be free from this COVID-19 darn new virus. You know what? Tomorrow got exam. But I didn't study at all, literally. Okay, not on zero, but just sepanjang quarantine hospital ni, like zero touching book, because I don't know, I don't feel like to. Ati writing on papa sama. And even flight ZZE, they requested to not to have it. They got full mark already, meh? Like what? Unfair. I'm at hospital, doctor. I supposed to get the privilege too. So tak tahu hari ni nak study dah. So I think I'm gonna stop bibbling, not babbling. That's Malay term. That's funny. Here, I'm gonna stop bibbling here for a while, and I shall continue when I got the result ready. Okay? Even though I know Alex are up with, but bear with me. This is the 4th day. Get out of this hospital soon enough. Probably today. Probably it's so like, well, you know, it's negative, and it's really such a blessing. Thank you. As well as my friends too. Neighbor. So we just wait our name to be shortlisted in a selected hotel, in the lucky selected hotel. Can't wait. I was writing this. It's kind of a love letter. Get to love letter, huh? I think it's cute. I don't know how I could get this sweet. sounds a bit okay, I'm gonna start. I know not who you are, or never have I seen your face. Yet here you stand, lack of sleep, drenched in sweat. You are a hero, so never feel less, for you have fought for whom you just met, in a war that will soon end. Words of gratitude will never compare to the mountains of sacrifice you've given us. So here I pray for your life and afterlife, that blessings from above would never go dry. That's a really good poem, if it's even a poem. And below it I added some note saying thank you for everything with heart. Doctors, nurses and all who've involved. It was a great stay at the hospital despite the anxious feeling of getting a positive result. But I'll be back, not as a patient, but as a doctor. A great one, like you. Who knows, we'll meet again as senior and junior doctor colleagues. Or even my boss. That sneaky one. Till then, bye-bye. And love... Where is it? And love... Nadia, Ward 7B, B3, battery. I hope they frame it, because this takes a lot of effort. My brain working in the morning, searching, scanning for a right word to use in this to make it rhyme properly. It's a hard thing to do, but I could manage it, because I'm me. Okay, and I'm still wearing the pajamas, so let's continue when I'm out of it, okay? Bye! Don't forget to give a thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos from me. Till then, bye!